Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Violet. Testing, testing. Good afternoon. Okay, welcome back. Sorry about the late start. I had so many things to do today. But we're gonna start now. So let me just wait on a few more people and then we'll just get started. Annalise, you're testing, testing, like if you could hear yourself. Um, I don't know where the rest of them. Let them know that we are on. Thank you. Okay, so let me just see if I can send out this message to everybody who's not here, and we'll begin. All right, so we're gonna do 2020 today, 2017. I'm not sure if we'll get to 2016 because I have a class. So let us try our best to work faster today so that we can get through a lot more papers. So let's try to aim for three today, right? One Hello. All right, guys. Very, very sorry. So I just received a package from a natural hair person. They asked me to review their products, so it just came. So I have lots of products to review. So I had to go and get it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry. I am very, very sorry, y'all. All right. So remember to like. If you don't have the past papers, Daniela, Danielle, girl, it's hard work, you know. YouTube is hard work. To keep your viewings up is work like that. So I will tell you all about that. Let us get down to important business. So if you don't have the 2020 paper, I think I shared it on Discord. So you all can go and retrieve it and let us go through that. The time just going fast, boy. Wow. All right, let's go. So number one, the vegetation type that exists in regions with the following characteristics. This question, I think we got a question like this. It was before we got this question before. So this is what is this? Thank you, Annalise. Thank you, thank you. Check out the Discord for all of the past papers and the answers I'll be uploading. 2020 Ayula. So 2020, 2020. It's on the Discord channel. If you don't have it, pull it up. So number one, with that question is a repeat question. So that is C, right? That is a tropical rainforest. You all should know that by now. Number two, jet streams. This is also another repeat questions. And we did this yesterday. So you all should know where jet streams occur. What is the answer for that? No, not D. But but you was here yesterday, madam. You're supposed to know that answer, and at least by now. It's not D. B. B. Very good. In the troposphere, the highest part of the troposphere, right? Near the top of the troposphere. So it's the highest part. Which of the following factors is a short-term change in climate? I'm not too sure if we had this question before. It seemed familiar. So three is what? Short term, meaning like day to day. It's not a long term atmospheric condition. What answer is number three? No, it's not D. It is A. It is A. So remember when they tell you short term changes, right? Most likely in the climate, they're looking for some sort of climatic phenomena. So the El Nino, right, like hurricanes, etc. Right? So that is A. Number three is A. Number four, number four, which of the following terms is most suitable for completing the relationship shown above? So you have climate, weathering of rock, soil. What is the next thing that needs to be shown there in that diagram? This shows ecosystem. So number four, no Jada, Jada, no Jada. Fauna is what? Fauna is animals. Flora is plants, right? Plant. So it would be B, vegetation. B, vegetation. Why you're saying C? Number four is B. Why you're saying C? Rainfall amount. right? They already have climate analysis. So the fact that they tell you climate means that it already governs temperature and rainfall. Remember that? So vegetation is it. Everybody understand why it is B and not C? Because climate is already given. So we know climate is temperature and rainfall, soil, rocks, and then of course vegetation, right? So that is the missing component. Not fauna, because fauna is animals, flora and fauna. Remember that. Um, Five. We know this answer. We got it yesterday. Calcium carbon nodules are found in Chernozem soil, which is C. C. Number five is C, right? Number six, a triangular graph. We got this, yes. Did we get this one? I feel like we did, yes. So that was, what answer was that? Silt is, what answer is six? Do you all remember six? Six from yesterday. Six is B. Very good. Six is B. You all remember that. So six is B, right? Silt is, you would see it there. Silt, 70. Sand, 17. And then clay, 13. Next question, 17. The cooling, we got this already. What type of, number seven is, number seven. What is number seven? We did this, right? Why is Annalise saying no? It's not radiation, it's advection with the formation of fog, right? Advection, remember that. So seven is C. Annalise, you cool with that, right? Number eight, which of the following soil analysis techniques is used to perform? We did this in the field. It's difficult to perform, and we said it would have been. In this case, it is D. It is D. It is D. Very good. So this actual 2020 people had a lot of repeats, right? Number nine, the study of climate. This is also a repeat question. Is called what? We said the feedback for this yesterday. If you don't know, we know that within the rainforest has its own little climate, because remember it produces a lot of rainfall, and that is called microclimate. So mountains, we talk about urban heat islands. So that is D, microclimatology. Very good. Number 10, that this question people had a lot of repeats. Number 10, which of the following characteristics is true of hurricanes? We got this one as well. So this one is, everybody should know it. Type your answer. A. Excellent, Jada. Very good. It's A. Number 11. So number 11, we didn't get this one. The type of soil structure that hinders drainage, right? So you have platy, which is like when you have rocks like slate, blocky, you have like the crumbly, and then you have prismatic. Which one hinders drainage the most? What do you think? A. Very good. 11 is A, right? 11 is A. So A is that platy structure. It's very dense. Um, the layers are very close together, so it hinders the drainage as opposed to blocky that will have a lot of spaces, or the prismatic or crumbly that would allow water to infiltrate easier. Number 12, which of the following vegetation types would be associated with water deficit? And we did this last day, which would have been which answer again? 1 and 3. So that should be C. Exactly. 1 and 3 is C. Very good. 13. Which of the following is not, we did this question as well, not associated with the low pressure. So we know that that is 13 is high pressure system is anticyclone. Very good. Anticyclone. Very good. Anticyclone. Very good. 14. Plenty of these questions. 14. The height at which air has become unstable. So you're looking at the diagram, right? And it shows temperature with height above sea level. At what height has air? So you have to look at the environmental temperature and the temperature of the rising air. And remember, at 1000 meters, right? So 14. What is your response for 14? 14. Look at it. Look at the temperatures. Look at the environmental temperature and look at the temperature of the rising air. Who someone is saying 14B. Why you're saying 400? Let me see. 14, 17.6, A, 18. Would at 400 meters, what? Where it really gets saturated, the air becomes unstable. Jada is Jada, you put B for 14. Is B for 14? I would go with at 800. That is where both of them is now starting to actually they are now tapering off. So I would have gone with the 800 meters in height, which is D. All right. 15. It's D. 15. What is 15? So 15 is what type of graph you have there, and 15, do you all remember this? So it's looking at population. The Lorenz curve shows you what, right? What does it tell you? This is actually telling you what. So y, what do you all have for y? B, inequality. It's the Lorenz curve. Very good. The Lorenz curve, and it shows you inequality, which would give you B at y, right? So at y, you see the variation away from the best fit line X. So 16, which of the following industry is the majority of the population in least developed countries usually employed? We had this question. This is easy. So this is 16 is A. 16 is A. 16 is A. 16 is A. Very good. 17, the ones that we do, I will just go through that quickly. Um, Raw materials are not evenly distributed, so they are considered what? You all remember this one? We discussed it. I don't think it came as a question. So if they are not evenly distributed and they are in particular areas, we call that 17 is not D, it's C, right? Not evenly distributed. So it's localized. When it's evenly distributed, meaning it's everywhere, then it's ubiquitous. You get that, Daniel? Daniel, you understand that, right? Okay, good. Um, 18. Which of the following statement is true regarding post-industrial economies? And we did this one yesterday. So 18 is, we just skip over that. It's B. 19. One common criticism of the cap policy is 20. What was a major problem of the cap policy? Do you all remember? We discussed this yesterday as well. But I don't think this was the same exact question, but we talked about what the common agricultural policy was, and it was used to increase food in the European Union. But what was a criticism of it? Number 19. It's A. Very good. 19 is A, right? So 19 is that it caused a financial burden to be placed on Europeans because the European Union, they were funding the common agricultural policies, and they implemented all of these subsidies and um, tariffs, which is very costly. Weber's least cost location is based on the analysis of, and we did this already. I think I probably just said the answer and reading it out. So it is least cost, right? Which is 20. Weber's least cost, 20. Very good, and least 20. Very good. 21 MNCs. What is the negative impact of the presence of, we did this yesterday. The presence of multinational cooperation and developing host countries. And we said that it leads to economic dependency, which is B. Do you all remember that? Good. You all remember. Very good. 22. This question comes again. So the answer is what? Do you all remember? 22 is minus 41.9. And remember why? Because there was a reduction, right? There was a reduction, right? A decrease in the employment, right? Percentage of employment. This diagram here, if you have to locate a garment factory, I think we looked at this question. the best suited location for the garment factory, where we said it would have been. Where would you put it? You can't put it by W1X because of the citrus location. So it has to be at Y or Z. And which one would you go with? See, no, no. D, you can't put a garment factory right there by the main town. You have to put an industry. Remember, this would need some space, right? It's still very close to the main town, but you have the river here if needed, for energy and all of that. And remember, industries need a lot of space. Yeah, so I would have gone with Z, which is D. You're following me? Yeah. Okay, good. So let us go on to the other one. Other question now is 24. 24. Which of the following conditions is not an assumption on Von Tunan's rural land use model? And his model is based on basically the transportation costs, right, of different types of material, the bulkiness of it. So what is not an assumption? And we said, what was that answer? We did this one last day as well. It's D, right? That very good, Josiah and Ayola. Very good. Yeah, that it's not indirectly, right? It's not indirectly proportional to the distance. 25. Which of the following are possible effects of agriculture on the environment? We did this one yesterday, and the answer would have been D, right? One, two, three. So if we do it, we can skip over it quickly. Which of the following statement is a correct interpretation of the graph? So you have to look at the different years, and this is tourist arrivals by the percentage of visitors. So read the statements and determine which one is true. Did we do this one yesterday? It looks sort of familiar. Which is a correct statement? Very good. 26 is B. That is correct. 26 is B. Very good. 26 is B. 27. We did this one, so let us skip over it as well. X would be stagnation. X would be stagnation. Everybody remember that, right? 28 now. Let's look at 28. Butler's model. Um, would a resort cater for a mass market? And we did this already, and that would have been, which one we said it would have been? I said to look at the diagram if you really don't know. So that would have been D, consolidation. Look at where it is after development is consolidation. Everybody following that? Very good. 29. 29 now. So we have this Weber's least cost model based on the triangle, right? So you have to, we said that we did this one yesterday. So it would have been 20 plus 30. So 29 is actually B. Everybody get that? 29 is B. 29 is B. Very good. And 30, what do you think 30 is now? So 30, number 30 is asking you, right? It's saying what would the total cost of shipping raw materials and products, we didn't get the second part to it, if R is chosen at the production site. If R2 is chosen at the production site. So if you are to transport, right, these raw materials to R2, what would the answer be? A, very good. So 20 and 20 gives you 40, right? 31, this is a statistical measure. We did this question last day, so we know that is the Spearman's rank, right? We skip over those that we knew. Which of the following features is not characteristic of stage one? Stage one, we did this yesterday as well. So which one is number 32 is D, right? It is not the age of mass consumption. So 32 is D. Very good. 33, 33 now. Which stage of economic growth is represented at stage 3? That is which one? B, take off to maturity. Do you all have that? Very good. 34 now. Sorry, 34, yeah, 34. 34. In country X, the donor patient, doctor patient ratio, sorry, decreased rapidly from the capital city to the root. This is an indicator of what? And this should be straightforward for you all. So 34, what type of disparity is that? It's a disparity, right? It's not an effect, spread effect or multiply effect, which is Merdell cumulative causation model. This is a disparity and it's local. So it will be local disparity. So 34 is C. You all follow that? 34 is C. Didn't see anybody type answers. 34 is C, right? 34 is C. Very good. 35 HDI, I think we did this. We said that it's Captia's social indices, so 35 is A, right? 36. Um, through which of the following international organization is money from rich countries distributed in multilateral aid? So multilateral aid, remember, is aid received from like an organization, right? It is not just between two countries, but an organization. So what what two what would be your answer? C. Josiah is saying C. I I would also go with C, save the children. Um, I believe that is like a normal humanitarian aid organization. So that wouldn't really be an international organization in terms of lending multilateral aid, but I can see, of course, World Health Organization and Food and Agriculture can also. So I would also go with C, right? So 36C. You understand that? Save the Children is humanitarian aid, and it's not a multilateral organization like the World Bank or IMF. You understand that now, Annalise? So Save the Children is mainly like a humanitarian aid. I don't think that's a multinational agency. Is that clear, Annalise? Right. So let's go on to the other one. 37. Which of the following theory is based on the above? So who says this in their theory? Development and underdevelopment are seen as the opposite of the same coin. And if you know your model, this is under global disparity. So this is obviously 37 is A, dependency theory. 37 is A. Andre Goddard Frank, very good. Andre Goddard Frank says that development is the corollary of underdevelopment, right? The poor is getting rich, the poor becomes poorer while the rich becomes richer. So good. You all remember to like the video and also share so that we can get and if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please do so. Let's go to the other one. 38. Question 38. Critics of aid from developing countries to developing countries are concerned that the aid are, so this is actually basically pointing out what are sort of the shortcomings, and we did this yesterday. So this answer is, we know that it is D. 38 is D, all of the above, right? 38 is D. So let's not stick on the ones that we know. 39, we did this last day. The changes shown in the diagram is referred to, no, I don't think we did this one. We didn't do this one actually. So what is that called? 39. So you see that services continue to be dominant, and then manufacturing is also sort of increasing. So it's not decentralization or nationalization. We know that it's either A, polarization, or deindustrialization, but it's not declining. So it is what answer? No, it's not declining. And at least you see that it's polarization. A, it's A. Is manufacturing declining? No, there's a steady increase as well. So I wouldn't really say deindustrialization. 40. Unless you understand why, right? All y'all who said D understand why it's not deindustrialization. It's not really declining, it's continuing. So it's polarization, right? You'll follow me with that. 40 HDI. Which country? And we did this last day, so we know that it is Barbados. Barbados is ranked the highest, so that is Barbados is C. Barbados is C. Bilateral aid flows from, and we did this last day, 41 is B. 41 is B. 41 is B. Very good, Josiah and Violin. 41 is B. 41 is B. 42 now. 42. The principle of the multiply effect is, you all should know this, the theory is cumulative causation model, Mardell's cumulative causation model, which is D. 43. In which country was the decline in infant mortality rate smallest? So you just look at the graph and so which one is the infant mortality rates the smallest? That is which country? The decline was smallest. Which one? Which country is the decline smallest? That would have been Guyana, right? Which is B. Everybody have that? Guyana, which is B. Very good, Ayula. Very good. Let us go on to the next one. 44. We did this yesterday. Which con- two countries can be considered developing based on the percentages in employment in each sector? And we said that would have been, which answer is that? Q and R. You all remember that? Q and R? Q and R. And then which country is most similar to P? We also got that question yesterday, and we said that it is South Africa. Yeah, so most of these um, were repeats, right? Most of the questions that came in the 2020 paper were repeats. So that is it. Let's go on to 2017. Pull it up if you have it. Let's see if we can get this done today. We need to move fast so I can get in 2016 too before my class. I have a class that starts at 6. Whole day waking, whole day. Life as a teacher. Number one, 2017. We did this one just now. Short term changes is C, El Nino. El Nino. I want you all to drop the answers to me. If you all know it, drop the answers. Number two, the cell circulatory. We know that. We get that one before. That is, okay, no problem. Annalise, have a good one. Number two is, what cell is that? Hadley. You all remember that? Hadley cell. Very good. The Hadley cell. Very good. We did that yesterday as well. Number three, we said this is tropical rainforest, right? So that is A. Number three is A. You all have that. Number four, which of the following weather occurrences is a high pressure system? This question came before, so it is Which answer? C. Very good. Anticyclone. Number 4 is C. Anticyclone. Which of the calcium nodules, wow, these papers, they're not even changing it up, is chanosomes, which is C. Calcium nodules is found in chanosomes, which is C. Right? 5 is C. Number 6, you'll drop the answers because these things is things that you'll we did before now. Number 6, what is it to action of the movement of the minerals that you have there? One is downward, one is upward. That is what? 6. We on 6. 6 is D. 6 is the capillary action, right? Capillary rise or capillary action and leaching. Very good. Very good. You all should know these by now. The soil type shown in the diagram is found in all places, and I gave you all this answer. And right, it's number 7 is what? I gave you all this answer. Number 7 is, we did it before. C. Very good, Christian. Christian. Very good, Christian. So it is the Amazon because the Amazon has rainforest, and that is how you know, right? Which of the following features are characteristics of urban heat islands? So this is a question that didn't come, but I keep mentioning microclimates and urban heat islands, so you should know this one. Number 8, what would you say? It's A, very good, because you have warmer temperatures. The solar radiation is basically trapped in between the buildings because it is so compacted in the area, right? Remember, it's concrete, so it absorbs that heat and it makes the actual area of the city very warm. We didn't do this one, we didn't get this question either. Number 9, which of the following conditions are associated with doldrums? This is a new question, so pay attention to the new ones that you all are seeing and make sure that you learn it. Pay attention to the new questions. So number 9 is on doldrums. So what do you have? This is it, it's easy, right? Which one is this? A, very good, very good. High humidity, right, and light winds. Number 10, which of the following phases does not describe jet streams? So you need to remember the characteristics of jet streams. So which one do you think it is? Number 10. Jet streams are associated with strong winds. They are associated with geostrophic winds. Is the pattern from east to west? No. So it is C. The answer is 10 is C. Right? That is incorrect. Right? It's flowing in a wave-like pattern. Very good. Number 12. Which of the following features is produced by the Earth's rotation? And we spoke about this phenomena before. It didn't come the question didn't come like this, but it was quite similar. So, what is that force that caused the actual deflection of wings? We spoke about that by the Earth's rotation. So, that would be what? You all should know this. Very good. Coriolis. The Coriolis force results in the deflection of the winds, right, due to the Earth's rotation. Very good. Which of the following soil We did this one. So number 12 is D, we said was organic content. So the ones that we know we're gonna skip over quickly. Somebody's asking about 11. 11 is Coriolis force, yes. Right, we're gonna skip over the ones. We know that 12 is D. We did that already. 13. So you have and we said that this one was, we did this one yesterday as well. So 13 is actually B, clay loam, right? 13 is B. 13 is B, clay loam. Very good. We did this one before. This is a repeat question. We did this as well. This is a repeat question. So the diagram above illustrates what? I think it's a similar graph we did. It's not the same exact thing, maybe. Yes, 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 yes. So what is this one? We did it yesterday. That shows all three. What would this show you? When you have all three on it here, look at the graph. It's the conditional instability. Very good, Ayula. Conditional instability. At what point did dew point occur? Read off the graph. At what point? So where you have the DALR, you just look at where the DLR switch over to SALR. We did that yesterday, so that would be B 500, 500 meters. Very good, very good, very good. 16. We did this, so we said it would have been B. 16 is B. We did that question before. 17, raw materials are not evenly. It's C, it's localized, right? A repeat question. The following factors is a negative impact of MNC on developing countries where they are hosted. And we said that answer is B. We did it before, economic dependency. In your exam, remember to read through the questions properly, yeah? Because sometimes it looks like a repeat, but it may not be a repeat because they just change out a couple words. So just read it over carefully. Hydroponics, maybe find this is a new question. So if you don't know what hydroponics is, you should be able to know hydroponics is where you grow what what do you grow in water? What is it? Is it fish or is it plants? Hydroponics. Hydroponics is fish or plants? Which one is it? Plants. Very good. So that would be D. D. Very good. Which of the following categories of workers is most likely to be found in the formal sector? So formal sector. Um, right? So which one would you say is would be in the formal sector? This is a new question, so pay attention to it. Um, People with certain skills, right? These skills are more considered informal, like the builder, the electrician. Do y'all know what is a moonlighter? Do y'all know what's a moonlighter? It's very funny that they have moonlighter there. Moonlighter is someone who has like a second job and um, takes it up as a second job. So, what would you say is the answer for that one? 20 is mm-hmm, 20. 20. What's going on? D. Manufacturing is formal, right? Remember, primary, secondary, manufacturing sector would be considered formal. Very good. Weber's least cost industries is located on what? So this particular question, they rephrase it, right? But you're supposed to know what are the assumptions of the least cost Weber's theory. So, what is that answer? What did he base his theory mainly on? Transportation, which is C. Very good. Transportation. Transportation, right? Transportation. It's Jabari, it's in the Discord. It's on Discord. So I posted the link to Discord to the top. I can post it over for you to get it. Just scroll up on the chat. You should be able to find the link. Right? 2020. Good day, Jabari. Let me know if you found it. It's to the top of the chat. Um, which of the following best describes the informal sector? We did this last day, so we said that it is C, labor intensive. You all remember that? Labor intensive. This question of Butler keeps coming up again. So X, we know that at this point that is stagnation. So 23 is B. Everybody follow 23 is B, right? 24 is A, consolidation, right? 24 is A, consolidation. 24A. Write down your answers. 25 now. 25. Which of the following factors account for the growth in global tourism? This is a new question. And which is the answer? This is a nice question. I actually like it. What has factored the global, what factors account for growth in global tourism? What would you say? 25. 25 is what? Here's the link to the Discord, Jabari. Very good. So 25 is actually B. So greater affluence, meaning people have more money so they can afford to travel, and of course, social media in terms of advertising, not just TV, but social media, Instagram. Everybody's seeing that now traveling is like the new in thing, right? 26. Which of the following condition is not an assumption? And we just did this. We know 26 is D, right? 26 is D. 27. Which of the following outcomes is most likely to benefit the formal sector? And we say most likely a benefit. Yesterday we had this question. So I went with provide jobs for the unemployed because we were saying your capital can sometimes change, right? They can change your salary, and it can change. It's not fixed. Um, 28. Which of the following, which of the selected countries experienced the highest growth rate between the two periods? Um, this looked like, I can't remember if we did this question, but it looks like a familiar question. So look at it. Which one is it? The highest growth rate, 28, is what? D. Very good. 28 is D. 28 is D. You all understand why 27 is not A and why I went with unemployed, provide jobs to the unemployed. 29. So 29, we did this yesterday. So it is A. 29 is A, right? Remember, you do the calculation. 1 divided by 5. We just did this question as well. So an incorrect Tete is Tete is B. You all remember that Tete is B. We just did that. We'll try to go through those quickly. Best, which of the following phrases best reflects sustainable development? And everybody should know um this whole concept of sustainable development. What would you put for that answer? That is actually a new question. 31. What is 31? The black market also employ, well, no, not necessarily, um the informal economy don't really have formal employment. They don't really have people working for them. So Daniel, that is correct. It is D. So 31 is D. It's economic and social progress. So it's development that does not um, hinder or damage the prospects of future generation. So that is what sustainable development is. So 31D, 32, life expectancy. I don't think this came before, but you all should know this one. Life expectancy. What is the answer? A. Very good, Daniel. Right? It's the average number of years you are supposed to live in a particular country based on the country that you are in. 33. So it varies by countries. Remember that. Which of the following indices reflects the level of economic development in a country? So what would you say? 33. This is a new question. Economic indicators. You have to know what are the economic indicators here. So for 33, it's the economic indicators of development. Very good, Jada. It's B, 1 and 3. Gross national product, which also includes revenue from outside of the country, foreign revenue, right? It's the local goods produced and the foreign revenue in the country. And then purchasing power parity. 34, which of the following best stages in fifth of the Rostos model? What is the fifth one? You all should know this. This is a question came before. So it's high mass consumption, which is D. D. 33 was B, yes. 34 is now D. 34 is D. You all following me? Christian and Danielle. 34 is D, high mass consumption. 35, the dominance of core is reduced by, and we did this last day. The dominance of the core is reduced by 35 is what? Come on. Spread effects. Very good, which is D, right? It is D. Very good. 36 now. The following factors which account for fall in the dependency ratio of a country. Do you remember what is the dependency ratio? It's the people that are within the age group young dependents 0 to 15, and then over 65, the elderly dependents. So they're asking you what would account for the fall in the dependents in a country. What would you say it is? Number 36. Number 36. I'm not seeing you responding. You're getting tired. Come on. Number 36. It's A. Very good. It's A because based on the options that they gave us here, you would see decrease in birth rates, increase in chronic illnesses could be one, but there's not in terms of affecting older people, but you don't have the option of one and two. So you go with A, right? 37. In country X, the doctor patient ratio decreases rapidly from the capital. We did this last day and we said that this is 37. You all should know it is what type of, it's a disparity. I think we just did it. So it's local disparity. 37 is D. Iola. 36 was A. Yes, 36 was A, 37 is D. 38 now, development, the same coin we just did the dependency theory. So 38 is A. 38 is A. Great. These we did already, so we can go quickly. So this is 39. 39 is polarization. 40. Which of the following countries is not included multilateral aid? And we did this last day. It's C. The World Trade Organization will not be involved in that. Right? 40 is C. 40 is C. Right? All right. Come on, y'all. Y'all keep up. 38 was dependency theory. Yes. So we are now on, we did 40, 41. HDI is a better measure. We did this already. So 41 is A. You all know that 41 is A. We're going to skip over those that we know fast, right? So that we can get to the other. I can do one more paper with you all before. Um, 42, bilateral aid. We know that is from country to country. So that is 42 is drop it in the D. D, very good. 43. Which of the following countries is most similar to P in the employment? And we keep getting this over and over, so we know that it is D, South Africa. 44, smallest decline, again, that would have been Guyana. 44 is B. 44 is B. And then the last question, you look at the table, which statement is true for the relationship between life expectancy and GDP? 45 is what? This is a new question. 45 is, come on, 45 is 45 is A, right? 45 is A. So 45 is A because it says, let us see what it says there. It says a high GDP is followed by a high life expectancy, which is what you can see there, right? Let us go on to 2016 now. 2016. I'm trying to get in this last one here. I posted the others. So let me just pull it up. 2016. 2016 should also be in the it should also be in the Discord if you don't have it. Let me pull it up now. You all ready? First one. The following statement explain why air continues to rise, and we did this already. So number one is number one is C. Very good. Right? Number one is C. Everybody should know that. The rising air is warmer than the surrounding air. Which of the following expressions refers to environmental lapse rate? Number two is what? Number two. Drop your answers. Number two. Number two. What's going on with you all on number two? Number two. Yes, the rate at which a rising parcel of air cools. That is the environmental lapse rate. C. What of the following figures is the Earth rotation? We should know this by now. This is what? Number three. Number three is number three. What is number three? A. The Coriolis force. We just did that. Which of the following system would doldrums form in? Y'all should know this. Number four is, come on, drop the answers. Where would you find doldrums? Doldrums. C. Very good. High pressure systems. Very good. High pressure belt. Right? Very good. Number five, we did this already. Hadley is C, right? So the ones that we did already, I'm going to skip over them quickly. So that is C. Which of the following is associated with subtropical high pressure belts? Which one? This is a new question. Number six. Number six, what do you have for number six? You're not answering, Number six, and we need to move fast because I have a class at six. Number six, C, subtropical high pressure belts. You would have C, anticyclones, right? Anticyclones. Number seven, Jada, it's C. Number seven, which weather condition is typical of anticyclones in the northern hemisphere? Anticyclones in the northern hemisphere. Which is this one? We did this. Well, you're supposed to know. We did this already. It is A. Number seven is clear sky. A. Very good, Daniel. Number seven is A. Y'all can put the number by the answer. So if somebody reads the chat, they would be able to get the correct answer. Number eight, which of the following best describes solar radiation? So we did this one already. So do you all remember what it is? It's one and it is one and one and three, one and three, which is B. B, very good. Eight is B. One and three, B. Very good. Number nine, hurricanes do not develop within 5 degrees of the equator because we did this question before. So it is what? Why will it not develop? It has to do with the rotation. So number nine is B. The Coriolis force is too weak. Remember this. Number 10 is D. No, sorry, they changed it up. Number 10 is C. Lichen and capillary rise. Lichen and capillary lines. Number 10 is C. Number 10 is C. Number 10 is C. Number 11, now let's go quickly. We did these. We did these already. So number 11, we know that that is C, the Amazon basin. Number 12, we know that it is tropical rainforest. Sorry, it's not tropical rainforest. So it will be 1 and 3, which is C. Um, then you have which of the following system is not associated with the low pressure system, and that would be A, anticyclone. 13 is A. 4, 13 is A. Why am I missing all these? The question. It skipped straight to 24, you all. I don't know what happened. I don't have the rest of the questions. So we have to do, I guess. Anybody have? I don't have the whole paper. I now see I don't even have the whole paper here. AA. What is that? All right, 24. We skip straight to 24, which is not an effect on tourism and the environment. And we did this before and we said it was housing development, which is A. A. 24 is A. 25. Now, what are some possible effects of agriculture on the environment? You'll remember 25 is what? We did this question before. 25, you all are not answering. 25 is what? 25, is it C or D? It's D. Very good, Jada and Daniela. Danielle, very good. 25 is D. Um, Weber's locational theory is based on, and we know that is A, transport costs. 26 is A, we did that already. How does increasing backward linkages in Caribbean tourism benefit the economy? We got this question before, but I don't know, not in the two that we just did, but we did it before. So what is it? It is D. 27 is D. Reducing imports by substituting local suppliers. Everybody get that right? 27 is D. Very good, Jada. Very good, Jada. 28 now. Deindustrialization is a common feature of older industrial countries because of, this is a question that came before as well. Why is it deindustrialization took place? 28. 28, what is the answer for 28? Deindustrialization took place because of what? Number 28. Deindustrialization took place. C. Very good, Danielle. Because of new technology and overseas competition, essentially globalization, right? Um, Led to a reduction of manufacturing activities because you are able now to access a lot more from overseas. The total cost of this would be B. 29 is B. We just did that question, so you all should know that 29 is B. Moving along, this one would be 40. So 30 is A. 30 is A. Moving along now to the 31. So 30 is A. This one we did already as well. So 31 is minus 41.9, which is B. You all remember that? If we go to 32, we said which of the following feature is not characteristic of stage one? So that is D. 32 is D. The economy is not geared towards mass consumption. 33, which stage of economic growth is um, reflective of stage three of Rostow's model? We did that already. So we said that it was take off to maturity, which is B. The principle of multiplier effect is used to explain development theory, which is the cumulative causation model. So 34 is D. We did that already. Which of the following is a measure of global disparity in development? This is a question that came before. I'm not too sure if you're. So which one it is? So 35 is. 35 is what? We did it already, but just to reinforce, 35 is. Hi, Jassy. Oh, Jassy. This is Cape Jassy. My Cape Unit 2 students, they have exam on Friday. I will be drilling you all from next week. So next week, please God, Jassy, paper one to CXC all week, right? Um, Lower six and upper six, unit one, unit two, unit one and unit two, paper ones was this week. So that's what I've been doing. Nice. Daniela C. Very good. which is the difference in birth rate between Europe and Africa. Good. 36. Which of the following factors is not a major cause of economic disparity in Caribbean development? Which is not a cause of economic disparity? 36. What is the answer for 36? Come on, guys. Jazzy, you can join my Discord channel for the paper ones, for the CXC paper ones. So if you look up in the chat, you would see the Discord, the link for the Discord channel. I'm posting it again so you would be able to see it. Oh, that is very nice of you, Jazzy. I am overworked and tired, waiting for these exams to pass so that I could get a break. But they're taking geography down to the very last day, which is the 29th. So it's like only August vacation I might have, right? Um, y'all, 36. What is the answer for 36? D. 36 is D. Let me check that. 36 is, I wouldn't say, yes, yes. D. 36 is D, inter-island transport, because transport, inter-island between the islands really doesn't influence that. But government policy, mineral resources, educational attainment. I think it's either between C or D. Maybe it can be C, right? 37. Doctor to patient from capital, we did this already. So 37 is C. 37 is C. Okay, Jassy, no problem. 37 is C. Local disparities, right? 37 is C. Local disparities, we did that. 38. Which of the following developments in core regions are likely to result in spread effects? So when we talk about this, this has to do with the Maridal cumulative causation model, his theory. So what is the answer for number 38? Number 38. Come on, guys. Number 38. What is it? What will lead to spread effects? Development in courage are likely to result in spread effects. What would that be? So 38 is B, right? The need for raw materials and improved market for the agricultural goods. So that would be B. 38 is B. Very good, Danielle. Very good. 39. What is this Friedman theory? His model, right? Which of the following phrase best describe his model? And we did this. So 39, you all should know is what? 39 is 39 is C, is single national core with strong peripheral subcore. right? So C, 40. C, very good, Daniela. C. 40. The Human Development Index is a better measure than the gross national. We said this is A. It captures social indices. Which of the following regions are likely to characterize regions on the periphery? So peripheral regions are characterized by what? 41 is what? Periphery regions, peripheral regions. What is that? So that would be in the periphery. Which one do you have? Very good. It is B, 1 and 3, labor intensive manufacturing and high levels of employment in agriculture. So it is B. 41 is B. Very good, Jada. Very good, Danielle. Um, I this paper that I have here is mixed up all over. So that is the last question on it, and the I think if you'll have the other questions, you should be able to figure it out because I have class now at 6, so I need to sign into my class. You all, I'm actually doing a course. So have a good evening and all the best on your exam tomorrow. Feel free to join the Discord channel. You would see Cape Unit 2 past papers and answers. Go to it. I will also post the answers there. I will post the answers there before the night is out. And also, if you want to ask any question, right, you can just take a picture and post it and ask me in the Discord, and I can get to reply sometime after my class. So you can join Discord, get the questions, go through the ones that we didn't do, like 2016, the ones that we skipped, 2015, 2014. Go through those, and if you need any clarification and questions, just post it and I will answer you. All right, have a good evening. Bye. Remember to subscribe to the channel. If it's your first time here, subscribe and make sure that you like the video as well. Bye.